Hi, I'm Dr. Kim at Natural Medicine of Palm Beach, and today I am with my son Joseph, and I'm sure you've seen him in other videos with me, and I'm going to do a food sensitivity scan because a lot of people are asking me how do my scans work, what do they show, and Joe's been having some digestive issues, so I told him I was going to go ahead and scan him today. So I already have them in the system, so right now I'm going to go ahead and have him grab the electrodes.
Okay.
And it's very painless. There you go. And I'm going to scan you to see what foods or additives might be showing up that may be causing you some sensitivities with your digestive system.
All right.
Good thing is also with the food sensitivity, like with my grandson Landon, it shows he's actually ISD, autistic spectrum disorder. So a lot of the food additives set off behaviors for him that are unwanted. So we try to keep him away from certain food colorings, also additives, things like that. So it's good for that. It helps a lot. It's like right now we're showing some food additives for you, some dairy.
So if something pops up and it's like, oh, no more Lucky Charms, but then I eat Lucky Charms, am I... Now, obviously, if I eat Lucky Charms anyway, that's not good for me. But if I eat it and it tells me not to eat it, am I causing more harm than good, even though it tastes delicious?
Great question. So luckily for you, it's not going to say Lucky Charms.
Right, yeah, okay.
So you don't have to worry about that. But what it will do is let me know if there's like an oat sensitivity, or if it's something in the with the coloring of the marshmallows.
So just eat the marshmallows then. So if it's an oat thing, just eat the marshmallows.
It depends on what it is, but it won't necessarily say, hey, you should not have this. But like if there's a vegetable, like I have a hard time digesting nightshades, which are like peppers, tomatoes, potatoes, things like that. And it'll show which one. And then I'll be like, okay, so I will go back and think of, well, I know I have digestive issues for that. So I try to stay away from green peppers for like 30 days to see if that shows a sign of rebalancing or not bothering me anymore. So then by not eating them, because it was like, because I don't know what it was. Maybe I had all three things. Maybe I had green peppers, onions, tomatoes, and I didn't feel well. Well, now it's showing me, okay, it's probably green pepper. So if I avoid that for 30 days, see how I feel, then maybe that's what it was. So then I can bring it back into my diet after 30 days and see if it affects me again. Now, this also isn't saying that you're allergic. Now, I have had clients that like seafood or nuts show up and I'm like, hey, you have a sensitivity or an allergy sensitivity. They're like, yeah, I'm allergic. Okay, perfect. This doesn't show me that you're allergic. This is just going to tell me they have a sensitivity, which is great because sometimes when you go to show, you can put it back on, when you go to the allergist to see if you're having an allergic reaction, you may not. But you still may have all the symptoms from an allergy, but it's a sensitivity. So this helps go a little bit further where it may not say you're allergic because you may not be, but you still may be sensitive to the product or the vegetable or the food. So let's see what's going on here. And this is also going to tell me if this is like weakening your system or if it's just stressing your system out. And when I say system, I mean like your energetic system. So it's like how is it affecting your organs? How is it affecting the
so
energy
if it's
in your
not
body?
On this list, does it make me stronger? Like Popeye eats spinach? Well,
if it's not on this list, whatever you're doing is working.
Okay.
How about that? And there's also going to be things that you've never had before, like you've never had swordfish before, but this is on here. So like maybe subconsciously there's something in it that your body knows that you won't like or
I don't
won't
like
benefit
seafood,
you.
so meat and seafood don't mix anyway, so a sword with a fish sounds even more deadly to me. So
dairy, so margarine is showing up for you. So you're going to need to stay away from that for 30 days. Oils, canola oil. So I know that we don't cook with that. I know that Holly doesn't eat honey. So
that's in the tea.
Do you ever notice anything after you've had that?
So that's a hit or miss thing for me.
Okay.
It depends on what I had beforehand. Sometimes if I drink tea and I ate something ahead of time, those two will counteract. Sometimes I'm okay. It just depends on the day. Okay. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it affects me, so it's hit or miss for me.
We're also showing food additive yellow number 5.
Now, where would I get yellow number 5 from?
Probably from the M&Ms, the peanut M&Ms that we eat.
They're all chocolate on the inside, though.
Yes.
So
if
you lick off the outer shell, there's actually no color to M&Ms. So I don't know.
And blue number 1.
Blue number 1. I don't know where I would get blue number 1 from.
The same thing.
M&Ms?
Well, let's just don't hold it to M&Ms.
Okay.
Let's just hold it to any coloring.
Any coloring.
Mm-hmm.
Any artificial coloring.
Any food, any coloring that's on a processed product that says blue 1 or yellow 5, you need to avoid.
Okay.
And generally, we don't find those in natural products. Like yellow 5 isn't hanging from a tree.
It could be a banana.
Blue 1 isn't in the ground.
Blueberries. It's probably blueberries.
That's not a blue 1. Oh. That's just nature giving you good minerals or antioxidants. Let's see. So Swiss cheese. So I know you have a cheese thing. So that
I have
goes
a dairy
with the
thing.
Dairy. Yep. And this is showing that that's also
me and dairy don't mix.
Correct, because you have a lactose issue. So all in all, you look good because I scan you all the time. Crab that goes with your seafood. Yep,
seafood and dairy.
Let's see, strawberries. You're not a really big strawberry person anyway, which is interesting. So it's like subconsciously you must know.
So I like the artificial flavoring. I don't like the actual fruit itself.
Probably because the actual processed strawberries don't have any strawberry in them.
That could be, but I like the flavors, but actually the strawberry themselves, I'm not a big fan of.
Now with that too, it could be also like a digestive thing, like maybe you have a hard time digesting, so then what we would do is we'll go ahead and look at your digestive system to see what's going on with that. So we're gonna go ahead and leave this one and have you stay tuned for the next one that we do that will be on digestion. But from this we learned. Obviously we've known, but we learned again that you obviously have a dairy, but it's not all dairy. No. It's just, right now, it's just showing that margarine is weakening your system, so you're going to need to stay away from that for 30 days. We're also seeing, honey, so you need to avoid that as well. And again, in 30 days, we'll come back and see how your body is, what's it showing then. And then also the food additives, you need to avoid those. There's a few more in here too that we'll go over.
So if I avoid those foods for 30 days, the hope is that it will improve and that it'll maybe go away. Maybe in 30 days I could eat swordfish.
Right. Well, if you liked it, yeah.
Yeah.
So
Which I don't, but yes.
Yeah. So basically what we're doing is we're trying to peel back an onion. So we're trying to find out what's going on with your digestive system that is giving you issues. So we're trying to see, is it the foods that you're eating? Is it the beverages that you're drinking? Is it something else that's going on? So right now, the best thing was, let's do the food sensitivity first. So that's what we did. And I did it also because everyone keeps asking me what that is. Yep. So now what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do the digestive. So we'll make that another video. Explain what we do for that. Just wanted to show you what the food sensitivity was, that it is pain-free, and some of the things that you can get out of it. So thanks for watching and have a great day.